and anyone
this is what you
with
get
the struggle.
when you fight
he positioned
people with
himself
grace.
as untouchable.
You
But
can
recent
never,
developments suggest
you can
that
never
the
go
ground
scot-free.
beneath him may be shaking.
You fought Nnamdi
If you've been
Kanu
following our videos from
and
last
it's
week,
not fighting
you'll
you.
remember that we revealed
This is the
how the
aftermath.
East and anyone associated with the struggle. For years, he positioned himself as untouchable, but recent developments suggest that the ground beneath him may be shaking. If you've been following our videos from last week, you'll remember that we revealed how the EFCC began closing in on him, with investigations allegedly linking him to Abubakar Malami, the former Attorney General of the Federation. Everything we reported then is now aligning with what is happening today. Let me break this down carefully. Asari Dokubo owns several assets outside Nigeria, especially in the Republic of Benin. One of the most prominent is a private university known as King Ahmed Africa University. This institution is 100% linked to him, from the structure to the funding to the operations. We showed you visuals of that university last week, the buildings, the facilities, and the promotional materials. At the time, many people didn't think anything was wrong. But now, something major has happened. The government of the Republic of Benin has officially withdrawn the operating license of King Ahmed Africa University. All academic activities have been suspended. No warning, no gradual process, just a complete shutdown. Think about this for a moment. According to publicly available records, over $2 million was spent on construction alone. That figure does not include licensing fees, staff salaries, or daily running costs. Where that money came from is still unclear, but the investment itself is massive. And now, just like that, the license is gone. This decision did not come from Nigeria. It came directly from the Beninese authorities. When news of this broke late in 2025, Asari Dokubo released statements suggesting that political forces, including the Nigerian government, influenced the decision. However, these claims have not been independently verified. What we do know is simple: governments revoke university licenses when standards are not met. It doesn't happen by coincidence. It doesn't happen overnight without reasons. Now here, where things get more serious. This university was not operating alone. It had a secondary school attached to it. That secondary school also runs a football academy where young talents were being trained and developed. Once the university lost its license, the entire structure collapsed. The secondary school, the academy, everything. Students had already paid school fees, some in hundreds and thousands of US dollars. Classes were ongoing. Suddenly, operations stopped. Parents and students are now asking questions. Refunds are being demanded. Pressure is mounting. Anyone who understands finance knows what this means. When large sums collected as fees are already invested elsewhere, returning that money quickly becomes a nightmare. This alone can push someone into deep financial trouble. And this is happening at the same time. The EFCC is reportedly investigating him. Now ask yourself, is all this coincidence? Let's look at the bigger picture. Since Justice James made his ruling in Mazi Kanu's case, strange things have been unfolding. From the death of a lawyer linked to the rendition process, to arrests and investigations involving key figures, the pattern is becoming hard to ignore. Is this karma? Is it consequence? Or is it simply accountability catching up? Everyone can decide that for themselves. But one thing is clear: people who played roles in the illegal rendition of Mazi Kanu are now facing one issue or another, slowly, systematically. There's also the financial angle. During the last election, Asari Dokubo openly admitted that he emptied his bank accounts to support Bola Ahmed Tinubu's presidential campaign. He believed that once Tinubu won, appointments, contracts, or compensation would follow. But according to his own words, nothing came. Combine that with a revoked university license, possible refunds, EFCC pressure, and frozen assets, and you begin to understand the level of strain he may be under. This is why we say the music has changed. When the music changes, everyone must dance accordingly. You cannot spend years attacking others, calling people names, provoking regions, and then disappear when questions arise. If you spoke loudly before, you must be ready to answer now. As we continue our investigations, we will bring verified updates on his assets in Benin Republic and elsewhere. We will not speculate beyond facts, but what is already visible is enough to raise serious concerns. This is our first video today. We will be releasing more updates, including developments from Sokoto Correctional Center, fresh information on Mazi Kanu's legal process, and other major national and international stories. If this is your first time here, this channel exists to connect the dots and bring clarity